Hey everyone! What is up, guys? Is the music working? I feel like the music like disappeared. Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Hey! How's everyone doing? Oh. There's a lot more people here at the beginning than usual. I know, I felt kind of bad last week because I didn't go live on Wednesday and I had like probably like 5 of you DM me on Instagram and ask if I was going live, and I was like, no. And I forget to realize sometimes that people actually pay attention to the things that I do and actually care about my live streams. And I was like, oh, I just didn't feel like going live last week. I don't remember why, but I have my iced coffee. I've been making my own iced coffee and it's actually been pretty good. But as always, we're market prepping today. I'm gonna show you guys the stuff that I've made so far. I have a new YouTube video coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it after I finish live streaming today, and it's gonna be a market prep crochet vlog. So that's coming tomorrow. Hi Bun Bun. Hey Lilith. Hey Mary. Hey Smut Sweets. Hi Shelby. Finally got notified. Hey Sarah. Hi Crybaby Bubbles. Hi James. I know, I was actually gonna upload the video like a couple of days ago, but I didn't. 37 and never had coffee. You know, honestly, it's probably for the best. It's not very good for you. But I do have to say there are a lot of coffees out there that are very good. But I feel like if you ever do try coffee for the first time, you need to try like peak best of the best coffee, which I don't really know what would be considered peak coffee because I don't have very many good coffee places around me, but Caribou Coffee, I don't know if that's just a Georgia thing, but Caribou Coffee, their coffee has been my personal favorite. If you guys see me scratching a lot, I think I had an allergic reaction to a new shave gel that I used on my legs because my legs they have red spots all over them. They're swollen and they're so itchy. Like I cannot get the itchiness to subside. I put like Lubriderm all over my legs. I put aloe vera all over my legs. I took an allergy pill and my legs are so itchy. Like I can't stop scratching them. It's driving me absolutely insane. So I think like a mixture of an allergic reaction plus newly shaved legs that are like growing hair in, it's itching so bad. Like I've never had my legs itch this bad before. It's like I wish I had like an oatmeal bath or something that I could put my legs in because they burn. And like I don't know, my whole body has just been like really itchy these past couple of days and I cannot stop scratching. Hi Perez. I have my little donuts that I was gonna eat, but I'm not really hungry right now, so I'll eat those later. But let me show you guys what I've been making. I finished all the Pokemon that I'm gonna make. I also want to show you guys my Canva stuff that I made for the mystery bags. So I posted a video on my TikTok showing like everything I've made for the market so far. And a lot of people were commenting and they were like, you should be charging way more than $20 for those mystery bags. And people were telling me I should charge $30. So I'm like, maybe I should charge $30. I just worry of like not selling because they're like too expensive, which I know they're not too expensive, but it does make me feel good when people comment and they're like, you are not charging enough, because I do agree with that. But okay. Baking soda mixed with water helps with the itching. Oh, I think we have baking soda. I might do that later because, oh my god, like my legs. I'm wearing pants right now to try to like cover it, but like it's making it worse because like the fabric touching my legs is making it itch more. And like, I wish I could show you guys, there's like a bunch of red dots that have appeared on my legs, like everywhere, on both of my legs. Like freckles, they look like freckles. I'm like, maybe it's just because I did get sunburnt as well from laying outside the other day. So it could just be my sunburn mixed with like shaving my legs. Probably wasn't a good idea. Okay, so my desk is literally a mess. I need to clean it today because I just like, the desk is really little, so I don't have any room to like put anything. I need to put my old Switch back in its dock. Let's do that. We're gonna do a little cleanup real quick. Okay. Switch is there. E-reader case needs to go. That is coming loose. Go up here. Then I just have like literal trash over here. That happened to me when I shaved and then put bug repellent on my legs. Oh. Do I have Benadryl spray? I did not know that exists. Maybe I should go buy some today. I think it was like a mix of like sunburn, shaving, and not having a good reaction to the shaving cream because, woo! And like, I'm not just itching on my legs, if you catch my drift, okay? I'm itching everywhere. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. And my armpits, like everywhere that I shaved is burning right now. How do I feel about another quarantine? I don't think that we're gonna go into another quarantine. But, I'd be fucked. I mean, like, I could YouTube every single day and, like, maybe make a little bit of money working from home again. I don't know. But I mean, like, at least now I have somewhere to live where I don't have to pay rent. But, like, I'd be kind of fucked. Because, like, in quarantine before, I was doing YouTube full time. So, like, I was living at home anyway. But, like, now I actually have a job to go to, like, live. So, I would not enjoy that. Also, being stuck with my parents here all day, every day. People who don't believe in wearing masks and they don't believe in vaccines. Yeah, no. I have all this felt that I bought because I like ran out of my old felt that I've had since like high school. Actually, probably even middle school at this point. Trying to move everything so I can show you guys what I've made. So I finished all the Pokemon. So I've kind of already showed you guys most of the Pokemon, but I'm just going to show you all the ones that I made for this market. So we've got Horsey. Gengar. Squirtle. Magikarp. Sorry, it's kind of a... Trying to turn the brightness down a little bit. Magikarp. Ditto, which is going to be the mystery special edition one. Because it's made out of velvet yarn. Snorlax. Staryu, which actually came out a lot. I don't know why it's so bright, but it came out a lot cuter than I thought it would. I like this one a lot, actually. Togepi. Pikachu. Cleffa. I kept saying Clefairy. I forgot that Cleffa evolves into Clefairy, so... Or it's the other way around. I don't know. Cleffa. And... Charmander. So those are the 11 Pokemon that I have made. So 10 of them are just regular Pokemon, and then the Ditto is the rare mystery one. It's not really a mystery if you guys know it, but it'll be for the people who don't watch my videos. And then every single mystery bag is going to have a fake Pokemon card and some stickers in it. So people are like, you should not charge 20, you should charge 30. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should charge 30, but I don't know. But here is what I'm going to put on the outside of the bag. So I'm gonna put everything in the bag, fold the bag, staple it with this on the outside. And then, oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I downloaded some fake Pokemon cards. These are just from Google. So each one is gonna have its own like Pokemon card. And then this is gonna be on the table next to the mystery bags. So it says you get what you get. And then obviously if people know Pokemon, they're gonna know what this is, which I think is what makes it funny. But that's gonna be sitting beside the table. So I don't know, I think it's really cute. I like the way this looks. So yeah, I'm gonna print this out on a piece of paper and put it in like a little stand beside the mystery bags. So yeah, I'm proud of that. I hope it like looks good. Like I have a vision in my head of what it's gonna look like, but I know. Maybe I'll charge 30. Because like I honestly didn't think that these would take that long to make each, but actually each Pokemon took like 4 hours each. So I think I'm probably gonna do 30. And if people don't want to pay it in person, then I'll either save it for my next market or sell them online, because I know you guys would buy them, you know. Okay, and then I finished a coaster set. So I'm making 2 coaster sets like this, and that's what I'm going to be working on today, is finishing the other coaster set. But I made this coaster set that has like a little basket. So I put a ribbon on the basket because I feel like these like live, laugh, love Southern moms would love the ribbon on it. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like a little basket, and then the coasters are inside. So these are like little flower coasters. I know it's kind of hard to see, but they're little flower coasters, and then they have felt on the bottom so they don't like, you know, get all deformed and like slide around the table. So it's a 4-pack of coasters in a little basket. So I made a pink set, and then I'm also almost done with a green set, and then I don't know what to sell those sets for. I was thinking, because those didn't take me like a super long time, like maybe 25 for the whole set. Like I don't know what to sell some of these things for, because I've never made them before. But here's the green ones. I haven't put the felt on the bottom yet, but I finished the base. I just need to make the little container to hold them in. Brenda. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I try to remember y'all's names, but my memory's not as good as it used to be. Ditto. Ditto is the purple guy. Ditto is the main character from Pocopia. That's why I made Ditto the mystery one, because Ditto is so popular right now. That's true. Now that I think about it, like Labubus are literally like $30. So, and like most mystery bags that you see at the mall are $30. So I don't know why I'm like thinking that's too much, because I spend $30 on mystery bags like literally all the time. But yeah, I need to glue the felt on the bottom of these, and I also need to go ahead and make the container. I have the pattern for these coasters linked in the description. It's completely free. I got them off of Pinterest. It's by Joe to the World Creations. They have their own website. I think if you go to joetotheworld.com, you can find them, but I also have the Pinterest link linked in the description box. So that's what I'm going to be making today, is the bowl. And I'm going to use the same color because my boyfriend mentioned that it kind of looked like a woven basket, and I was like, oh yeah, it kind of does look like a woven basket, so. I gotta find the end, okay. And then I've made these, of course, but like that's literally all I've made, and I feel like I've made nothing, but at least I've made something, okay? Would you want to get your other nostril pierced? Yes, I do eventually. I actually used to have 2 nose piercings on this side too, but they got like infected or something back in like 2019. So I took them out and I just haven't gotten them re-pierced. So I did used to have them pierced, so I definitely do. Like that's like the only other piercing I want to get on my face is the other side of my nose. I honestly forget like often that I don't have the other side of my nose pierced. But yeah, last weekend I went to a different piercing studio, one that was closer to my house, because the lady that did the original piercing, she's great, but they're appointment only, and it's really hard to match up schedules when I work, and her availabilities are only on like Tuesday and Thursday nights or something. Like it's just not, I can't book it reasonably. So I can never figure out how this changes colors every single time it does, because it just did a warm light. But I went to a piercing shop like down the road, and they did the downsize for me. All I had to do was pay for the jewelry. I just paid $20 for the jewelry, and it took 3 people to get the piercing out of my eyebrows, because I was trying to change them at home. I couldn't get the balls off. I was like in my bathroom for like 2 hours crying because I could not get the balls off the piercing. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what is the matter? So when I went to this piercer, she was like, I cannot get these balls off. Like, she was using pliers, she was holding them with like pliers or whatever. No. And then like trying to twist them, and then like she couldn't get it, and she like really yanked one of them, and it started bleeding, and it hurt so bad. So she was like, I'm gonna go get our guy piercer, because like he has stronger hands, so maybe he can like get it better. And I was like, okay. He couldn't get the balls off either. What I went in, no, Deanie, stop. No, why are you doing that? I went in for like a 5-minute piercing downsize, and I was there for 30 minutes because they could not get the balls off. And eventually, I don't know how, I was literally sitting there with my eyes closed like this the entire time because it hurt so bad. But After like 30 minutes, they finally found a way to get the balls off of like, I think the top ones, and they changed the jewelry. But then after changing the jewelry, she couldn't screw the ball back on, and she kept dropping it into my hair over and over and over again. And I was like, there was blood like dripping down my face, and I was like, please. Am I still doing clay projects? If I was still at my other house, I'd probably still be doing clay stuff, but I literally like just don't have the space here to be doing all of that. Like, I get overstimulated by my yarn being everywhere in here. I'm not gonna add like clay to that, like, ugh. Beautiful circle. Okay. It was terrible. It was literally terrible. But like, luckily it hasn't gotten infected or anything, because they were like, with us like doing all of this stuff, like you need to basically treat it like a fresh piercing again. And I've just been treating it normally, and it hasn't gotten like, it didn't swell up. There's been some like discharge, like, you know, just normal piercing discharge, but it's healed fine. Like, there's still space, as you can see. Like, it's not super tight, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to look like it was like hugging my eyebrow. So I really like the way they look. I think they're really pretty. So I have no issue with this size. I think they're like 5/16 length, I think is what they said. Honestly, I kind of blacked out that entire interaction because it hurt so bad. I literally was like making the ugliest noises. Like, I can't help. I don't know, like when she accidentally like jerked the pliers and like pulled it and it started bleeding, I literally went like, like, I was like, that, like, it hurt to the point where I wanted to like cuss at her. Not because I'm like mad at her, but because it hurt. Yeah, but this like whole coaster pattern is literally triple crocheting 2 and 3 together, which honestly kind of takes forever. So that's why I'm only making 2 sets of these coasters, because I don't like doing the triple 2 together. I think it's just like so annoying. Because you have to like yarn over so many freaking times to make the like rope effect, which I know that's like what we're doing, but you have to yarn over twice, pull through 2, yarn over twice, go in, pull through 2, pull through 2. It's like, do it again. Yeah, I wear my watch every day. Well, at least every day at work. I don't wear it around the house. I used to wear it to like sleep and everything because I used to try to track my heart rate when I was like doing my POTS test and stuff like that. But I wear my watch when I work every day. Usually it's plugged up beside me, but it's in the bathroom. Hi, Linda. It's 1:30 p.m. here. Hi, Mariah. Everything is itchy. Everything is itchy. Did I show you guys the banner that I got from Vistaprint yet? I don't even feel like I showed the YouTube video that I'm filming. Let me see if I put it into Google Drive. I ordered my banner from Vistaprint and I got it in the mail. And it looks good. No, I did not go live last Wednesday. I'm gonna say this here, since a lot of people, I try to go live every Wednesday, but I'm not necessarily gonna go live every Wednesday. Wednesday is my only day off of work, so if I have like doctor's appointments or I have stuff that I have to do, I can't go live on YouTube. So I try to go live every Wednesday, but no promises though. Like, I wish I could, but now I have to sift through the 8,000 pictures of dogs in my phone to show you guys the banner. They're really bad pictures because I took them at night, but let me upload it to the drive so I could show you guys what the banner looks like. I did post it to my Instagram story, but I don't think I showed it on YouTube yet, which a lot of you guys don't have Instagram. So I always forget that people just don't have Instagram, because like I'll say like, oh, well, it's over on Instagram, and people are like, we don't have that. And I'm like, oh. Because I've had an Instagram since I was like 12. Well, maybe not 12. Whenever I got my first like iPod Touch, because I think that's when Instagram came out. Because I got my first phone when I was 13 and it was not a smartphone. So actually, I don't even know when Instagram started. My sense of time is kind of whack right now, but okay. Here is what the banner looks like. I think it came out pretty good. Honestly, I kind of wish I would have made it. This is a 6 foot by 2.5 foot. So it'll fit perfectly on the bottom of one of my tables. But like now that I think about it, like I kind of want to hang it from like the canopy. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but it's a good size. I just have to figure out how I want to put it on my booth area. But yeah, it's a 6 foot by 2.5 foot banner. I got it from Vistaprint with like a coupon. I think I spent like $50 on it with shipping. I also got some new business cards too. So yeah, that's how the banner came out. It came out pretty good. I like how simple it is. My sister said that she feels like it's too empty. I don't feel like it's too empty. I like that it's just simple to the point. I don't want to distract people with like a bunch of things around it. My banner, like my logo, has always just been like straight, simple. I don't want like, you know, you just need to know what the business is when you look at the side. You don't need to see all the crazy shit. Hi, Claire. I am a dog groomer. Let me get my business cards to show you guys because I got some new ones made. So these are the ones that I'm gonna have sitting out at the table in case people want to. Oh, I almost fell. My freaking chair almost deceived me. Okay, so I got these from Vistaprint too. I bought like the cheapest ones because like people throw these away, so it's gonna be hard to see, but here's the front. Here's the back. So when you scan the QR code, it takes them to like my link tree with my Etsy shop, my website, my YouTube channel, all of that stuff. And then there's my email and my website. So yeah, those are the cards that I'm going to be putting on the table and putting in people's bags when they buy stuff, because there's so many times when I go to markets and I buy something from a creator and then I get home and I don't remember what their name is and I never see their stuff ever again because I have no idea who they are. So I'm going to make sure to have my information in everybody's bag so they can go online and look to see who I am in the future, because like that's a really smart thing to do. So yeah, it took like 2 weeks to get my Vistaprint order. So, and then I also ordered like a bunch of Pokemon stickers. So those are the stickers that are going to go in the mystery bags. How's your week going so far? Honestly, I haven't done much. Hung out with my boyfriend on Sunday. Didn't work Monday, I don't think. Did I work Monday? No, I didn't work Monday. I hung out with my boyfriend Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday I worked all day. And then today I'm off. Tomorrow I work all day. Friday I work all day. I'm in England and always miss these lives. There's a lot of people from England, I feel like, that come in here. Hello. Isn't it like 5 p.m. in England right now? 4 p.m.? I feel like it's like 4 hours. I think it's 4 hours. 4 hours later than here. I think. I'm trying to remember like when my dad went to England, like when we could talk to him. Same with like Japan. Like when my dad went to Japan, it was like nighttime when it was daytime here. It's 5:30. What does that mean? Half an hour till 6? Sorry. I don't know this lingo. 5:30? What does that mean? Does that mean 30 minutes till 6? Sorry, don't speak that British lingo. Actually, they might just say that here too, but I've never heard anybody say like 5:30. Oh, so it's 30 minutes after 6. Oh, dang, so y'all are like 5 hours ahead. Finished round 2. Now we're on round 3. Yeah, see, I've never heard anybody say half 6. Because if I heard that here, because I've heard people here say like 30 till 6 or like 30 till blah blah blah. Listen, I'm just saying, personally, I could never live in England because y'all's food looked so disgusting. And I say that in the nicest way possible, but... I have not eaten anything today. In Scotland? Honestly, I don't know much about Scotland other than like... Wait, is Outlander based in Scotland? I know it's beautiful there. Well, I'm not really talking about the fast food, to be honest, because like fast food is just kind of the same everywhere. I just mean like the England like delicacies, like beans and toast, and like what's considered like the England like food culture is like, it's just kind of gross to me. Like it's just very like things being like mashed up and stuff. But yeah, like American food is like fast food. Like our portion sizes here are literally insane, and that's why everybody gains weight so easily, because our food here is so toxic and bad for you. Like, but you know, at least it's fucking good. Okay, it's fucking good. Yeah, like portion sizes for food here is literally crazy. Oh, I love Outlander. I want to rewatch it, but Outlander is such like a dark show. Like it shows so much like I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. R word on women, even on men in that show, and I just like don't like watching that. I live in Georgia in the United States, not the country. Like the state of Georgia. Like, what the fuck you mean? Haggis, neeps, and tatties. What the hell are y'all saying? What are those words? Sounded like some Lord of the Rings ass food. I don't know, things that are like mashed up in like casseroles. I don't know, like, ugh, not for me. I would really hate it being in England. Like, I know my dad like did not like the food there. I don't even know what country I would travel to just to specifically eat the food. Like, I love Italian food, like, a lot, so, like, maybe. But, like, I don't want to go to Italy. Like, I know a lot of people, like, want to go to Italy for, like, vacation and stuff. I don't. I didn't even know Outlander was still a thing. Because I stopped watching it in, like, I don't even know how many seasons there are. I watched a couple of seasons, but I had to take a break because it just got too dark for me. I don't remember where I even stopped. But then after I took a break, I just never went back and watched it. I'm gonna look up what these words are, because, like, what are you saying to me? Ew, that looks fucking disgusting. Sorry. Ew. Okay, so it's basically just like, mince is basically just like a ground beef. Anyways. Toddies? What the hell? It's just tater tots. It's just potatoes. Why do y'all call them toddies? They're just potatoes. It just looks like tater tots. Y'all are some interesting. See, like, I don't like I like pot roast and I like mashed potatoes, but I don't like them the way that like y'all make them, because like I just feel like people like the English food is very like everything's drizzled with so much liquid and it just looks like you're eating just like dog food. Like, I don't know. Like, I probably wouldn't even mind the flavor that much, but it's like the way it's presented. Haggis looks disgusting. I'm sorry, I just don't think I would like any of this. Like, this one with the egg looks kind of nice, I guess, because I do like egg, but like, what? That looks so gross. I would try it though. Like, I would try any of this once, but I just don't feel like I would like it. I mean, I don't know if I've had Mississippi pot roast because I live in Georgia, but I've had many pot roasts in my life. I like pot roast. I don't know. I just think it's the way it's like presented. It's just like freaks me out. Like, it's too... And it just looks so bland. But I would try it, like I would eat it. I would try any food once. I really would. But can't say I'm like gonna go out of my way to eat it, you know? Like, because I mean, like, I don't even have a cultural food here. Because, like, I mean, I guess when you live in the South, like, this Southern culture is just like chicken and like fried chicken and like mashed potatoes, macaroni, potato salad, like things like that. Or honestly, a lot of casseroles are a very Southern thing too. Because I just don't like casseroles in general. Like, I don't even eat the casseroles that like my grandparents make and stuff. Like, I feel like Southern living is very like stuff that you can make from your garden and then turn it into something. Organs? Huh. It's like, yeah, guys, over here we just eat some sheep organs. Just okay, next round is done. Now we're on round 4. I guess like the food that's popular here is just like something that you would make at like a cookout or something. Like hot dogs and burgers and stuff, but like I don't know if hot dogs are like an American thing or if that started somewhere else too. Like, I really don't know. I feel like everything like in the United States that's like popular was just kind of taken from like other cultures. Oh, interesting. So you have to like eat the organs so you can prepare for all the alcohol. That's a very like Viking thing to say. It's like, yeah, I have to eat all this meat so I can drink. I might have tried Mississippi. I've tried so many pot roasts in my life. Yeah, I forget that like drinking is like kind of like a big thing in most countries. Like I mean, people drink here, but it's like they're rednecks. Like they're popping open their beer bottle with like the can opener that they have drilled to their garage, and then they walk in after a long day of blue-collar work and they drink their beer and yell at their wives. I don't know, out of all the foods, I feel like Korean food's definitely like top of the list, favorite foods, but also Korean food is like pretty spicy. So I would love to try like Korean food from Korea. Japanese food for sure. I would love to try Japanese food. Any like Asian food, honestly, I really, because I just really like rice. So, and then like Italian food is probably like my third. Well, I would say actually Italian would be first. Because like all of my favorite foods are considered Italian food. And then Korean, then Japanese. I think. Are like my 3 favorite foods. Yes, sir? Hello. What you doing? You can't come over here. Go lay down. Not allowed? Who's not allowing you to drink? Do I play my Switch a lot? I go through phases. Right now, since I'm crocheting so much. Mochi. This dog. You'd think at age 7 he would grow out of just like eating anything he sees on the floor, but no, he doesn't. He found my underwear in my storage, in my closet. And he was trying to eat my underwear. But I go through phases where like I'll just play my Switch like all day. Or I'll crochet all day, or I'll read all day. Like right now I'm obviously crocheting a lot, so I haven't really been playing my Switch too much. I play it like once or twice a week right now. Because I've been trying to log into Tamagotchi Life every single day so I can like unlock the clothing and stuff, but I just haven't really felt like it. But when I first bought my Switch 2, like I was playing it like all day every day. Because I've already put like so many freaking hours into Pocopia and Tamagotchi Life. I need to get a capture card so I can play on live. I don't know, dogs in underwear, like we need to study why they're like that. Because like... Because it's not legal to drink here until you're 21. So, I mean, obviously most teenagers like go to parties and drink well before 21, like... But honestly, like I didn't even really... I'm not a big drinker anyway, so I was never really interested in drinking as a teenager. I did smoke though. Oh yeah, anything that's in like the bathroom trash can is like fair game to a dog. Like we had to buy a trash can that like locks in our bathroom because Mochi kept going in there and eating like dirty tampons and pads out of the trash can, so. My parents have been out of town for their like 30th anniversary, wedding anniversary. They went to Vegas and they're gonna be back like any day now, like any day, any time now, but it's been like a very nice couple of days because I've just been alone. And like I know as soon as they get home they're gonna like, you should have done this, you should have done this looks like this looks bad, you should be doing this. Girl, you are 25 years old. Your parents should not have a say in what you do with your body. Not that, like, alcohol is really good for you anyway, but, like, that's crazy. Like, you're not a teenager. You're grown. That's not, like, a normal thing for, like, your parents to control you like that when you're, like, an adult. And I mean that with, like, so much respect. I hate, like, the things that I hear from, like, people on TikTok, and I'm not saying it's about you, this is a completely different topic, but, like, I've seen videos on TikTok of people talking about their, like, super, super strict parents and, like, what they're allowed and not allowed to do. And I'm like, dang, my parents were strict growing up, but they're not like that. Like, I am grateful that mine were not that bad. Like, they were strict, like, religiously, but I wouldn't say that they were, like, locking me in my bedroom. Actually, it's the complete opposite. They would just take my door off, so I didn't have any privacy at all. You were in my walls? That's okay. I'll allow you to be in my walls. Only Bunny, though. Yeah, but it was like Mother's Day was this weekend and everything, and I was like... Like, I saw this one girl's TikTok and she was talking about, like, how strict her dad is, and about how, like, she's already graduated high school. She's, like, 20, and he still takes her phone every single night and locks it up inside of a, like, thing so she can't use her phone. He checks all of her social media apps every single night before she goes to bed to check and see if she's, like, talking to somebody. That's crazy. I just don't... I don't like Mother's Day and Father's Day and days like that. Like, I think they're, like, just... It's just capitalism. Like... Also, it's just, like, it puts, like, unwanted pressure on people who, like, don't have good relationships with their parents, too. Because it's like, oh, you didn't tell me Happy Mother's Day, you didn't do this for me, you didn't take me out, you didn't buy me things. It's like, why should I have to do that when, like, you don't treat me well? Like, just because it's, like, a day that we're supposed to celebrate you? That is domestic abuse for sure. Especially with that, I wish I could tell you guys the girl on TikTok, because I don't remember her name. Yes, they are. Not like freak out, but they'll just like be passive aggressive about it. I don't know if I'll do more videos once I move. I mean, I think I would, but I can't think that far ahead, if I'm being honest. Like, my brain doesn't allow me to think about my future that much, because I don't really have much hope for my future at this point. Yeah, like, I'll celebrate people's birthdays and stuff, but, like, days where I'm supposed to be praising you for, like, you chose to be a mother, like, you chose to, like, give birth to me. I shouldn't have to, like, praise you because you brought me into this world and you're, like, doing your duty. Like, it's your job to be a parent. Like, why are we praising people when it's, like, that it was their choice? Like, I know a lot of people, like, it was not their choice to be parents, but it's like, at the end of the day, you chose to have me, so it's like... Okay, we're done with round 4, I think. Now... In the first stitch, 2 half double. If I was evicted from the womb, if you want to say that, you're not a bird though. Bye. Enjoy your dinner. Are you gonna make some hash or whatever the fuck it was called? Go eat your organs. Go make some organs. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Skip the next stitch. Then do 2. What a weird pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. It sounded better in my head. They're very aware that I don't want children, so that's honestly one of the only things that has surprised me about them, is that they've never said that they wanted grandchildren. It's quite the opposite, actually. Because it's quite the opposite. My parents have specifically said, if you have children, I don't want to be babysitting them. That's their thing. So it's like the complete opposite. They're like, we're not taking care of your kid, type of thing. Yeah, that's the thing, like, kids in this economy, I can't even afford, like, myself. I'm starting to, like, groom more at work, though, so I feel like by the end of the year, I'll be making some, like, really good dog grooming money. Because, like, it's been pretty dead at work, but my boss hired, like, somebody to replace me, as in, like, a bather. So I pretty much groom dogs, like, every day now. Not every day, but most days that I'm working, I am grooming and not, bathing. Like, I'll do some baths a day, but like yesterday I had 1, 2, 3, I had 4 dogs that I did. And then tomorrow I have a full schedule. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs to groom. And right now on Friday I only have 2, but that usually books up pretty quick. So I'm grooming like 4 to 5 dogs a day. So once I move over to like, commission instead of hourly pay, I'll definitely be making more. Oh, I think my parents are home. Maybe not though, but Luna's barking. Oh no, it's the garbage men. The garbage men are here. Luna hates the garbage men. I mean, it's like, I can't expect my parents to, like, if I had a baby, to, like, babysit my kids. Like, once again, like, you're choosing to have a baby. You can't expect somebody to watch them for you. But, yeah, that's, like, another... Like, if I had a baby with my, like, current boyfriend, then his mom would be wanting to have the baby, like, every single day. Like, 'cause, like, she already has a grandson, who is my boyfriend's, nephew, and she... like, basically watches him, like, every day. I don't hate Cocker Spaniels. I don't. Cocker Spaniels just have really, really bad skin and so many warts that it's hard to groom them. But I do hate German Shepherds. Listen, I can understand why people love German Shepherds. I just don't. Are there any updates on the niche dog grooming drama? Ooh, so last time I checked, I honestly haven't been on that side of TikTok in like a couple, since I like last talked to you guys. Let's see. Last time I checked, Funky Poodle, like the company, they completely like shut down, right? Like they're not selling anymore. And like people were trying to charge back their cards and like report fraud because they weren't getting their products from Funky Poodle even though they paid for it. And then like that was like denied or something. And then all of the social media creators that were like a part of Funky Poodle's social media team, they're now like backing down online and they're being like, we didn't know how manipulative he was. We didn't know that he was like sexually harassing people, even though like for weeks beforehand, when the minor was like coming out and saying that like he was sexually harassing her, they were like defending him. But then the minor came out and showed all of the text messages of the CEO of Funky Poodle sexually harassing her through text message and like trying to like have sex with her when she was like 15. She came out with the text. She was like, okay, you're saying he didn't do it? Here's the proof. And she posted all of the proof on TikTok. And now all of the social media team of Funky Poodle, they're trying to like back down and they're like, we didn't know, even though they've spent like weeks defending him. And then like now they're just trying to, they all quit, from what I understand, they all quit Funky Poodle. And now they're all trying to like act like nothing happened. Like the main girl who like started drama with like everybody, she is posting like her same old bullshit on TikTok where she's like, I'm the best, I'm better than all of you. Like all of her stuff is literally just her being like, I am such a good dog groomer, like I am just so good at my job, I'm such a bad bitch, like I'm just so cool. And like all of her posts are her just talking about like how great of an owner and like manager she is. It's like, if you have to talk about how great you are all the time, maybe you aren't, you know what I mean? Like it's important to like have self-confidence and like, you know, it's not bad to have like a big ego sometimes, but like it's very obvious that she's like coping. But yeah, that's all I've seen so far. The original girl that like accused Funky Poodle of like firing her for the wrong reasons or something, she still posts stuff on TikTok arguing with the people that worked for Funky Poodle, and I've been seeing them like arguing on TikTok here and there, but like I don't understand what they're saying because like it's a very niche like argument. So yeah, that's like all I've seen so far. I'm sure there's been other stuff. Like one of my favorite dog groomers online, like I saw her post a story about how there's like apparently a couple of dog groomer creators that have been like talking shit about her, but I couldn't figure out who the creators were, so I gave up on that. But there's like a lot of drama in the dog grooming community. It's actually crazy. Okay, I finished the next row. Having a kid in this economy is expensive and crazy. No, literally. I mean, that's like the biggest reason why I don't want to have a kid, is just like, maybe if the world becomes a better place, but I don't think it will, so. I honestly don't even mind German Shepherds if they're trained. Like, I have met some amazing German Shepherds, but I also don't trust them. I do watch Girl with the Dogs. I really like her videos. Her videos get hella views, like on every platform. Like her Facebook, she gets millions of views. Instagram, she gets millions of views. YouTube, TikTok, all of her videos on every platform gets millions of views. I don't even want to know. Like, she's making so much money online and she's still dog grooming. Which, I mean, like, I guess that's how she's making her money, is being a dog groomer. But it's like, I feel like she would only need to groom like 1 or 2 dogs a week to make some content and then be making bank online, because I know she's making hella money. Dude, I made my coffee so sweet. Okay. Now I'm just gonna be making the sides of the bowl. The bowl. By the way, guys, if y'all are, where'd I go? Where'd it go? Oh, if y'all are coming in a little bit later, I'm making this container for my green coasters. No, I don't feel like she is a part of the online community with dog grooming like everybody else is. Like, she doesn't even like interact with people online. I think she literally just posts and then like logs out. Like, I don't, or she might even have like an editor for her. Like, she's not, she's different. I do have a TikTok where I post my dog grooming stuff, but since I do work with like 5 other people a day, it's kind of just hard and awkward to film. Like, I'm allowed to film if I want to. I'm the social media manager, like I do film stuff, but I don't know, I do feel a little awkward, especially with the fact that I'm not, like, I'm still a apprentice, so it's not like I'm doing anything like remarkable. But here's my TikTok. It's Alyssa in Grooms. And then my Instagram is Alyssa in Grooms. I do post my grooming content there. I've been posting some grooming content on my pet channel, but I don't really post on my pet channel. I'm just kind of like past that time in my life. Okay, let me focus on this one row real quick. Okay. Chain 1 in the front loop of the first stitch, half double crochet. Okay. In the front loop of the next stitch, slip stitch. Okay. In the front loop of the next stitch, half double crochet. Okay. In the front loop of the next stitch, slip stitch. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna be doing half double slip stitch over and over and over again. So fun. The market is on June 6th. I guess I could announce like where it's gonna be and everything, because we have like 3 weeks. I was waiting till just like closer. PetTube in general isn't popular. It is, but not. It is on TikTok, which I guess is not PetTube, but pet content is popular on TikTok now. It is not popular on YouTube. So, guess it was a good time when I left. So the market is going to be June 6th. It's going to be in downtown Dallas, Georgia. I don't know the specific time yet because I haven't gotten an email. I think it's going to be at 5 p.m. Basically, it's going to be, so every single year there's this thing called the 5K Glow Run. It's been happening for like 15 years. It's just like a thing that happens there. So there's people running the 5K, and they run at night, and they run through the city of Dallas. So they're running basically through the entire city of Dallas, but they start in downtown. So there's going to be like a bunch of food vendors and like art vendors and like businesses and stuff. And there's going to be like a little party before we kick off the runners, like starting the run. So I believe it's from 5 to 9. And then the runners, like we announced, the runners start at 9 there. So it's a short market. Like it's just one night. It's for 4 hours. Like it's a very quick thing, which I think is like nice for like my first market. Hi, Marla. Dallas, Georgia, not Dallas, Texas. There is a Dallas, Georgia. It's actually where I used to live. I used to live in Dallas. I don't live in Dallas anymore, though. I would not drive all the way to Texas for a crochet market. That'd be crazy. I better be making bank if I'm going across the country like that. Hi, Shoebull. No, hell no. I definitely do not have enough product for that for that trip. An interview, like a job interview? Fun, kind of scary. Job interviews are kind of scary. What year is my Jeep? My Jeep is a 2012. And it's low-key a piece of shit, but I love her at the same time. Well, that's good. Hopefully it went good. Yeah, I have a Sport, I think. 2012 Wrangler Sport. I don't really really know the difference between all of them, if I'm being honest. Like I said, when I got my Jeep, I didn't know like the Jeep culture was so crazy. The death wobble? Yeah. I'm familiar with it. I didn't know it had a name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The fear that I have when I'm driving my car is often... Let me make sure that... Yep. I didn't know that was the name of it, but yes. The death wobble is terrifying. But like that's the thing, like I've gotten my Jeep checked like so many times and they're like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, like it's fine. Your tires are fine, your brakes, wheel, like everything is normal, it's fine. And I'm like, no, literally, I have not driven on the highway. Okay, so I went to drive to my friend's house the other day and it took me on the highway to get to her house, even though it was like a 30-minute drive without the highway. So I'm like, why did it take me on the highway? So I got on the highway and my car just started, and I was like, I'm gonna die, like I'm gonna, and keep in mind, that's the first time I've been on the highway in like 5 years. Like I avoid the highway at all costs. If I go to Atlanta, I take back roads to get to Atlanta. I don't go on the highway ever. I don't feel safe in my car. If my car hits like over like 65, 70 miles per hour, it's just not a good time. Like I feel like I'm going to die at any moment. Like that's the only thing I miss about like my Hyundai is like I thought I would feel safer in my Jeep because it's like taller and it's like bigger, but it's actually the complete opposite. Like I feel safer because I am taller, but like the car is just not a safe car. But like I can't afford to like get a different car because I was discharged from bankruptcy like 5 months, 6 months ago, 5 months ago. So you can't really get a new car when you were in bankruptcy. But my car is almost paid off, so. I have the Razer keyboard. I don't know the name of it. It looks like this. I know it's the Razer brand. Razer something. I don't even know what color the clicking is. I don't know. Yeah, some places are not good at interviewing. It's like, I feel like job interviews are like a humiliation ritual. I know it's a Razer, the Razer brand, because I spent like 100 and like it was expensive. But I've had it for years. Like I could not even. I've had it since like 2019, I think. It's honestly really dirty. I need to clean it. Okay, finish that row. Now, yeah, I don't know shit about cars either. Like I've learned a decent amount like about my car specifically, but I have to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking too much coffee. I have to pee. TMI, but I'll be right back. Just give me a couple moments. I also need to put aloe on my legs because they're itching so bad I'm gonna scream. It is so hot in my room compared to out there. No, same. Anytime there's something wrong with my car. Like last week, my car, when I was driving, the traction alert came on. Keep in mind, I've had my car for 4 years now, and this light has never come on. It's like the light where it looks like a car is like swerving off the road. So I was driving and it popped up and I started fucking panicking because I was like, what the fuck does that light mean? I was like, am I gonna swerve off the road at any moment? Like, what does that light mean? So I like, you know, opened up Bixby on my phone, which I'm surprised it didn't pop up when I said that, but I was like, hey, what does this light mean while I was driving? And it told me that it's just like a traction light, like when your car's trying to like have traction or something, like traction control. But I'm like, I've never ever seen this light ever in the 4 years that I've had my car. I'm driving the same road that I drive every single day. Why all of a sudden is the traction control light coming on? And then it stayed on, like solid. So it said online like, hey, the light's supposed to be blinking if it's like activating the traction control. If it's solid, that means there's something wrong. And I was like, okay. So I turned off my car and I went to go turn it back on and the light has not turned on again. So I'm like, should I take my car? Should I not? I don't know. But it's like my oil change light is on 24/7 because the sensors are wrong in my car. I got that fixed last year to be able to pass emissions. I spent over $1,000 last December to fix the sensors on my car, and then now another sensor is broken. So I'm gonna have to get that fixed by September, or I can't pass emissions and can't legally drive my car. So yeah, there's literally been something wrong with my car since I've gotten it. Whether it be like a light coming on or just like a sensor or like the top leaking, like just bullshit. The road was not wet, no. It was like literally like a dry, normal day. I was going like 55, like I wasn't death wobbling, I wasn't doing any of that. Like it literally came on so randomly. And the ABS and brake light came on at the same time. I would cry, like, like it's so hard. Every single time a light pops on in my car, I immediately pull over because I get so scared. It's just weird, like it wouldn't have freaked me out if the light has come on before. But the fact that I've had this car for 4 years, I've driven in like many different like wet terrains and everything, and it's never come on until now. Like it just doesn't make any sense. No, I got my car in 2020, I think. Maybe it's been 3 years. Wait, when did I get my car? I got it for my birthday. I got it before I started dating my current boyfriend, so it's definitely been like over 3 years for sure. I got it in 2022, so 4 years, yeah. No, literally. And all the cars that I like are cars that are like pieces of shit. Like the VW Beetles. They don't even make those anymore. I mean, they do. I think like the new ones, maybe. But like, that's like one of the worst cars like known to man. But that scared me. Bunny! Thank you for becoming a member. Had my volume turned like all the way up. I don't know. I'm trying to like appreciate and like love my car more because like I am very thankful to have a car to drive around, you know what I mean? But it really does irritate me sometimes with like the things that it does. I'm like, why are we doing this? I now understand why the pattern said I need to do the slip stitches loosely, because now I'm reaping the fact that I didn't do loose slip stitches. No, actually the gas is crazy. I spend like $80 a week on gas. Which is crazy because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move home and I'm gonna save money. And then I'm literally spending like, what's the math behind that? I'm spending about $320 a month on gas alone because I have to drive 8 years to get anywhere. And gas is so expensive right now. Like that's $320 that I could like literally be saving every month. What, the membership? That's okay if it's not. I honestly, the people that stay being a member on my Patreon and YouTube, like, y'all are the real ones because I don't really post that much. I don't even remember how much gas is here. I know it's like at least $4, but I haven't even looked. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even look at the price anymore when I go to the gas station because like at the end of the day, I still need it. So every single time I go to the gas station, I just do it. And I stop when it hits a certain point because I'm like, that's crazy. Do I have to? Yes, my parents make me pay for groceries and they make me pay for rent. But it's not like a lot. But they make me give them money for groceries every month, and they also make me pay a portion of the rent. Not the rent, the mortgage. I'm paying for their mortgage. So at the end of the day, I'm really not saving that much because I still have to give my parents money for those things. I'm spending $320 a month on gas. Like, I'm not spending $2,000 a month on rent, but I'm also like not making money from YouTube anymore. So my $15 an hour dog grooming money is like all I'm living off of right now. And each paycheck is about, I make about $1,000 a paycheck from my dog grooming job. So I'm making like $2,000 a month from my dog grooming job, and that's about it. My sister is 2 years younger than me. I believe my sister contributes financially. She used to not, but I'm pretty sure she does now. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, guys, like, I don't talk about money with my parents because if I even say anything about it, I get yelled at, so. Yeah, YouTube Live, their the chat is like always on a really like high delay. I don't remember what the delay is, but it's like at least 30 seconds, I think. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like the other day, like we obviously know that I was discharged from bankruptcy in December. So I have like a financial lawyer that was like assigned to me to like check in with me after bankruptcy to like help me with financial questions and stuff like that and give me advice. And their advice was basically like, here are 2 cards that have low interest, that you'll have like a low credit limit, and these are the ones that we recommend you get to help rebuild your credit back up. So I got those 2 cards. They both have like a $300 limit on them or something. And I literally just use my credit cards to get gas and then I pay it off. And that's what I have been doing since I got them. And my credit score has already gone up like 60 points in 5 months. Like, I've been doing really good. And my credit is now in like the fair range, where before it was poor. So I'm doing good. My credit score is going back up. But they saw that I got another credit card because it was recommended, because they look at my mail. And I basically got like yelled at, saying that like I'm gonna get put back in the same situation that I was in before, and that they're not gonna help me again if I go into debt again. And I'm like, okay, well, the only way for me to raise my credit score to be able to move out of your house is to get a fucking credit card. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. Like, there's no other way for me to raise my credit if I'm not, like, other than like paying for my car, you know what I mean? Like, I personally wouldn't make my kids pay rent, because once again, like, you chose to have them, so you also have to choose to support them the rest of their life, whether you like it or not. Like, you chose to have kids, you know? But maybe that's just like a crazy concept. Like, it'd be different if I was like 40 years old and I was just like a lazy sack of shit and I wasn't trying, and like I was just living off of my parents and they were paying for everything, but that's not the case. I work, I pay everything that I'm supposed to pay, I'm saving to move out, like I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Literally, like, what? It's like, sorry you were raised in it. Like, also, the other day, I was, like, in a really bad mood. I think this is why I didn't go live last Wednesday, because this is what happened, but, my mom made a comment about how, like, if I was here when I was 30 years old still, that, like, I'm gonna get kicked out because there's no reason a 30-year-old should still be living with their parents. And she was, like, making fun of 30-year-olds who are still living at home. And I was like, I'm gonna be 30 in, like, 3 years. Like, I hope that I'm going to be moved out by, like, the end of next year, but it's like, it's not an unreasonable thing that it's going to take me a couple of years to save enough money to get a house because the price of living is so bad. So I was like, you know that, like, I'm almost 30, right? Like, you're saying that right in front of me, like, acting like I'm not trying. And she was like, when I was your age, like, I was already having 2 kids and I was married and we had a house. And I was like, yeah, in 1998. In 1998, we're gonna act like the price of living and the cost of living in 1998 was the same as it is now. Also, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. She was living off of my dad's money to be a full-time mom in 1998. They were able to live and buy a house off of one income in 1998. We can't act like that's literally the same as today's economy. People are living in houses with, like, 5 roommates just to be able to afford a mortgage or rent. But they were living and having kids and owning a house off of one income, acting like it's literally the same thing. And then that's what I said to her. And then, like, you know, it just turns into, like, a yelling match. And then I'm just in my room all day hiding. A slice of bread and a kiss on the cheek. No, literally, like, it's actually crazy. Like, you were a stay-at-home mom. Like, it's not even the same thing. Like, y'all could literally afford to do that. Like, when she said that, I was like, that is just, like, the most just disrespectful thing to say to your kid who you know is struggling right now. Like, and that's why I just didn't want to come back, because it's like, it's always just, like, being thrown in my face. My grandma doesn't even, like, talk about any of that stuff. Like, she doesn't even bring it up because she knows that it upsets me, so she doesn't bring it up. But, like, they know it upsets me, so they bring it up because they like to rage bait me. I don't get rage baited easily. I'm a YouTuber. I've been called every name in the book online. You know, like, I get bullied all the time online. No one rage baits me more than my mother. She knows exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it, to absolutely ruin my day. She knows the exact thing to do to piss me off. That's what my dad does. My dad, like, literally has never stuck up for himself a day in his life, and, like, lets my mom, like, run all over him. Like, he like, literally does not have a voice. And when he does, it's literally him just being like, don't speak to your mother that way. Dude, imagine being able to buy a house for $1,000. I'd have so many houses. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. It's so crazy. It literally drives me insane. I'm like, we literally cannot act like 28 years ago was exactly the same as it is now, because it's not. Ugh, my eye. Like, literally the only reason that I was able to, like, break my lease and move back home is because my grandma paid for it. Like I paid most of it, but, like, I had to spend $4,500 to break my lease in my house, the one that I just moved from, because I had to pay 2 months rent plus the rent that, like, I couldn't afford to pay in November. I had to pay all of that to move out. So I had like 3,000, but my grandma paid for it all, and then I just paid my grandma the 3,000 that I had. Like, the only reason I was able to break my lease was because my grandma paid for it for me. Like, straight up. I know, that's what's crazy, is like other countries, like their culture is like you don't move out of your house until you're getting married. And like it's like a normal thing for like adults to be living with their parents until they're on their own, you know? And like here, if you're not like moved out by like 25, you're like a lazy sack of shit and you don't want to work, and like you get criticized. And the scar on my fingers have been hurting like really bad. Okay, I just joined. We're getting into a bowl shape. Okay, now I need to put like a... Now I'm just gonna be doing that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rounds. I'm just gonna be doing the same thing. $600. That's crazy. Sounds like a dream. Oh, thank you. It's a lot of practice. And it's just so irritating too, because it's like, you know, it's like not gonna get better. Like there's no hope for the economy getting better. Like I hate to be so negative, but I genuinely do not think that the economy is going to get better. I think it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and we're gonna go to war and it's gonna be bullshit. They might be home. I don't know if they're home. I think they are. I'm trying to hear if they're home or not. No, I don't think so. I think Lunas is barking. Old houses are very expensive because you have to like, a lot of them you have to like completely convert everything to like new age HVAC machines and like all of that stuff too. New pipes, like rerun electricity. Like you have to basically like turn an old house into a new house in order for it to like last. I don't know, me and my boyfriend haven't decided if we want to rent a house or buy one, because neither of us really know what we would qualify for. Like, he would have to look into like what he qualifies for first to see if it's even like enough. But like, I don't know, if we're not married, like, should we rent? Like, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, we're not married yet, so like, should we be buying a house together? Probably not. Like, we haven't lived together before, so probably buying a house together probably wouldn't be a smart idea until we're married. So I'm like, I think we're probably just going to rent again, but finding a place that'll let me have 2 dogs and 3 cats is pretty much impossible, because the place that I was renting from before, they didn't have a limit on how many pets you can have if you pay pet rent, but they stopped allowing that midway through my lease. So they let me keep my animals, but I had to, like, I wouldn't be able to have them again if I rented through them, which I'd prefer not to rent through them, but I know that they're not strict. And it's kind of a good thing that they're not strict, because you can break rules and they're not going to pay attention. But it's also not a good thing when they're not strict, because when you have maintenance issues, they don't give a fuck about you and they barely show up and they barely fix anything. So it's like kind of a blessing and a curse, because you can kind of break rules and they don't care, but also they do not care to fix things for you. So it's like, I love Victorian houses. I know. That's why I'm like, ugh. But it's like, we've never lived together before. I don't think there'll be an issue with us living together, of course. Like, I wouldn't be with him if there would be. But it's like, would I rather be stuck breaking a lease if we break up, or would I be stuck with a mortgage breaking up? Like, but I mean, you can get a divorce when you're married too, so it's like that piece of paper doesn't necessarily really matter. Like, we've been looking at townhouses because, like, the townhouses have been semi-affordable. They're too much, like, they're asking for too much, but we just, like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, me and my boyfriend are both, like, very, very similar in many ways. Like, when it comes to, like, living together, like, we're both gonna have our own bedroom. And, like, I've told him straight up, I'm like, you're gonna have a bedroom, I'm gonna have a bedroom. Like, we're gonna have our own separate spaces. Like, we don't need to be together 24/7. It's okay to, like, have our separate time, separate space. Like, we don't need to be doing everything together. And, like, he agrees with that too. Like, my boyfriend is way clingier than I am in the relationship, and not in, like, a bad way. He's just more, like, physically clingy than I am. I'm not a very, like, I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised with, like, hugs and kisses and, like, I love yous all the time. Like, I was not raised in that. So I'm not as comfortable being so, like, clingy and, like, touchy like he is. Yeah, you would have to, most townhouses have HOAs, which don't want an HOA, but they would take care of your yard. if you had a yard. Some townhouses don't even have a yard, but I would get a townhouse with a yard because I have 2 dogs. Like, he's not the type of guy that would be like, I forgot to take out the trash, or like, you would tell him something and then he would like pretend he didn't hear it, or he would like forget. Like, he's not the type of guy to do that. Like, I know he would be the type of guy to like, see that the trash is full, so he's gonna go take it out. Sees that the laundry is full, so he's gonna do the laundry. Like, it's very sad that I have to like praise the fact that my boyfriend is like that, but because most men aren't. Like, I know that he would not be that kind of guy that would like, I would be irritated at him because I'm doing everything around the house. Like, I already know it wouldn't be like that. Also, both of us are very similar in the fact that like we are like bed people. So we're always like in bed. Like, we're like, there's bed people and then there's like living room families. There's bed families and then there's living room families. And what I mean by that is like, there are families that like hang out in each other's bedrooms and like hang out on the bed and like watch TV in the bed and like do everything in bed. I am that type of person. Then there's families that like do everything in the living room and stuff. But no, I'm like, I always am hiding in my bedroom, right? And my boyfriend is like that too. Like, we're bed people. We like being in bed. We like watching TV in bed. We like eating in bed. Like, we are bed people. So like, I feel like we're just gonna be like hanging out in our beds like often, because I'm sleepy and sleeping all the time because I have so many chronic illnesses. My boyfriend sleeps all the time. He also has chronic illnesses. So we're both just sleepy all the time. Right, it is hard these days to find a man that's not a lazy sack of shit. Not even lazy, just like disgusting. I am a bed person. Like, I love being in my bed. Like, there's nothing I love more than getting up in my bed with all of my blankets and like reading or watching TV or playing video games, or like, there's nothing I love more than being in my bed and taking a bath. Like, those are like the only 2 things I really do, honestly. Or I'll sit outside. Like, I do like sitting outside when it feels good outside, but it's always hot. But I am not a living room girly. Like, I do not like sitting in the living room. I just feel like open and exposed in the living room. Like, I don't feel cozy. That's why, like, in my past 2 houses, like, I've always made the living room feel like really cozy with like blackout curtains and like a lot of like big furniture and stuff, because I liked making the living room feel cozy, because I don't like how empty living rooms feel. Especially here, because it's literally just like millennial gray everywhere. Okay, next row's done. The bowl is getting bigger. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rows to go. I like Tamagotchi Life. I don't like it more than the 3DS version, but I do think it's really fun. Go in! Yeah, I like small living rooms. I don't like open plan, like big living rooms. But also at the same time, I do kind of enjoy when I can cook in the kitchen. You know, honestly, I miss the days when everybody had a TV kitchen. Or a kitchen TV. Sorry, I said it wrong. A kitchen TV. Like, everyone I knew growing up had a little TV in their kitchen because, you know, each room back in the day was, like, separated. The open concept, like, wasn't a thing. So, like, I really miss sitting on, like, the dining room table in the kitchen while my grandma would cook for us and watching, like, a Disney movie on, like, the little VHR TV, like the little CRT TV. That was like one of my favorite things to do. And then like she would give us food while we were watching our Disney movie on like the cute little Disney plates that she would give to us. Those were the days, man, when life was so simple. When I get a house, I think I might get a TV, like a little tiny CRT TV for my kitchen. Like, I just need to feel that nostalgia again. Because that was honestly like the best feeling in the world. And I would sit there as a kid and watch an entire movie sitting on the dining room table. Like, I prefer winter. I do not like the heat. I have POTS, so heat is like just not a good combo. I get dizzy very quickly when I'm outside in the heat. And it gets really hot here when it's like peak summer. Honestly, it has not gotten really hot this year so far. Like, it's like 80 in the 80s. But like this time last year, it was like 90s, 100s. So it's kind of weird how, like, right now, this past week, it's been like 60 to 70 degrees every day, which is like not normal for June or May. Well, I guess like June and July is when it's like peak hotness here. So I guess we'll have to see, but the fall is my favorite season. Especially here because like we actually genuinely get a beautiful fall. Like, I'm actually really looking forward to Halloween this year. Like, I feel like I might be in the Halloween spirit again. Because last year I was not in the Halloween spirit at all. But I'm really trying to do things that like bring me joy. So I'm gonna try to like do more Halloween activities this year. Okay, just finished another round. It's getting taller.
Yes, Mr. Boy?
What? It's time to feed the dogs.
You wanna say hi?
Oh my god, he's so heavy.
Everybody say hi to Mr. Guy.
Yeah, I think it's like 65 right now. It's very cloudy today. Dude, I can't even imagine not having AC. Like, at all. Especially here when it gets like over 100 degrees and it's just like humid heat. Like, I don't understand how y'all don't have AC. Like, I didn't even realize that was a normal thing in the UK, like people just not having AC in their house. Oh, living in the mountains would be amazing. Yeah, I like... The main reason I like winter more too is because like my entire wardrobe is literally long sleeves. Like the only t-shirt, like short shirts I own are t-shirts. I want to crochet some more like tank tops and stuff, but I can't find short sleeve shirts that are like my style. So I have a hard time finding a summer wardrobe because nothing that is like short and like cool is like my style. I feel like, I don't know, I could wear some more like flowy skirts and stuff like that, but like a lot of places, like if I'm going somewhere, it's not like a flowy skirt type of vibe, you know? Like, I guess I could wear a flowy skirt to like a market or something, but like when I'm walking around at like a market, I don't really want to be wearing like a skirt and like just be all fancy, but I also don't want to wear like a t-shirt either, so I don't know. Hailstorms! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's so crazy how we're all just living different lives. No, mood. That's actually a mood. I literally have my fan on right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like the air doesn't really work in my room, so it's like 78 to 80 degrees in my room at all times. So I have a fan that faces me when I'm on my bed. Yeah, you'd have to like crochet your own. Luckily I don't have any boobs, so I don't have to deal with that, but he wants to eat. He knows that word, as you can tell. Can y'all see how white his face is now? Like, look how white he is now. Like, he's getting old. It's like freaking me out. Like, his entire face, like all of this used to be like this tan color. This tan color right here. But all his new hair that's growing in, it's all white. So after a few haircuts, like, he's just gonna be an all white dog. Look. All of his hair growing in is white. All of it. So like in a couple years, he's literally just gonna be like a fully white palm. But like his face used to be tan and now it's white. You can't even see his head. You look up, there you go. Oh, he likes to sit like a baby in my arms like this. But yeah, like look how white his face is. Like he's so old now, and Dobby's face is all white too. The side eye he gives is crazy. Okay guys, my parents are about to be home, and I also need to feed the dogs their lunch dinner. So I'm gonna go. I really enjoyed talking with you guys. I'm gonna have a new YouTube video out tomorrow. It's going to be my first market prep vlog. And then my next vlog is going to be me like thrifting for some market stuff and everything, so stay tuned for that. But a video will be out tomorrow, I promise. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, and I enjoyed talking to all of you. It's been fun, and I will see you next time.